Howard Stern Show.
You know, I'm remembering now back to my days at NBC Radio. And as Robin can tell you, we were under siege at that radio station. They really just hated me, their management, NBC management. NBC was run by a guy named Grant Tinker. He hated me. And every executive underneath Grant Tinker hated me. With the exception of a guy named Randy Baumgarten, they all fucking hated me. They wanted me out of there. They felt that I was bad for NBC. I disparaged the name NBC. But, you know, it was the kind of thing where I was under siege. And one day I get a call from David Letterman show, and they say, oh, David Letterman is a fan. He would like to have you on the show. And I went, really? I go, you sure? Did they check with the brass at NBC because they're going to fucking freak out?
Yeah, Dave could lose his job.
Well, because Dave was so important at NBC, and because his show was important, and it was the hippest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
It gave us an oasis for about 5 minutes, because even our NBC bosses were like, oh, I guess...
They were impressed.
They were impressed. And it helped me. It helped me be exposed to a national audience. And Dave was always very gracious and encouraging to me, would always ask me to come right back on and would have me on a lot. In fact, I would think I'm one of those guests that's been on... I cut down my number of appearances in recent years, but had I kept going at that same trajectory, I think I would have been the most... appearances ever on the David Letterman show.
Yeah,
I think
but also over the widest stretch. There are people like Richard Lewis used to be on all the time, but then has been on a while. You've been on, it's like for
the
30
whole time,
years.
yeah.
Yes.
No one's done that.
Yeah.
The Howard Stern Show.